wherever. Can you get a specialist consultation on one day? Can you get an X-ray done? Can you get an MRI done? No.
Hello everyone, my name is Nitin Guru, founder and CEO of RxOne Care, and welcome to the Medical Value Talks, where we talk to specialists across India who are bringing transformation in healthcare for global patients. And today we have a pleasure to invite Dr. Rajnish in our podcast. Welcome, Dr. Rajnish. Dr. Rajnish R is renowned senior consultant in orthopedic at Baby Memorial Hospital, Kozhikode, India, with over 22 years of experience delivering advanced care for both domestic and international patients. His expertise spans arthroplasty, arthroscopy, sports injury, and the management of complex traumas, including intricate spinal, pelvic, and such cases. Dr. Rajnish is recognized for his patient-centered approach and dedication to medical excellence. Dr. Rajnish combines top-tier clinical skills with extensive academic contributions, having published research in leading orthopedic journals. With qualifications from premium Indian institutions and a rich teaching background, he offers deep insight into the value and quality of orthopedic care available in India. In this Medical Value Talks episode, listener will discover how India's healthcare expertise, represented by leaders like Dr. Rajnish, continues to attract patients worldwide, offering high quality, cost effective, and empathic orthopedic treatment. So, welcome again, Dr. Rajnish. Pleasure to have you on MVT Talks.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Welcome you all.
Wonderful. So, Dr. Rajnish, it since I was little child and I used to see like different specialty doctors, I used to wonder that why particular doctor choose a particular specialization. Someone choose pediatric, someone choose orthopedic, someone want to be in the oncology space, cancer care. So how you come about choosing orthopedic as the specialization?
Initially, I started my journey as MBBS because during my time, that is in the late 80s and early 90s and all, we had only two options. One is either to go for engineering or for being a doctor because that's the most cherished profession we have. Even my father was not able to go for MBBS, means doctor profession, because there was no support from the family. So once I joined the MPPS, I used to carry out both things. One is the sports and one is the studies. So I was very interested in the sports, so I used to carry out the sports till my, even nowadays also. So the one specialty which favors all this work, then sports, is orthopedics. So that's how I got into orthopedics, because I can be a sportsman and I can treat the sportsman also. So the chemistry we know about the sportsman.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. And yeah, there is a direct relationship between being orthopedic and treating the people who has been great sportsmen. And we have seen those kind of journeys where a sports person has been treated by specialists like you, and they were again able to perform at the same level. In cricket, we have so many such cases. Have you treated any of those celebrity kind of sports stars?
Yeah, mainly in the football world. Means before I joined BMH Hospital, I was with MES Medical College in Perinamanna. So there I used to get a lot of football players, usually playing the state level and international level sports, especially the football. Our area is more in favor of sports like football. So more than cricket, I used to get football players. That's it.
Wonderful,
So
wonderful,
it's
sir.
very easy to understand their chemistry, what they want, and actually it's just what I want. So I have to give it back.
Wonderful, sir. It's great to hear about that. And on similar line, I understand your work is so demanding. Many times surgeries takes hours in treating the patient. How you manage your work life?
Work life balance is, once you are trained like that in your younger life, where you can deliver everything without eating, without having a sleep. That's how you are trained as a PG, postgraduate student. So it doesn't matter much. When you are trained hard, wherever you go, in whichever situations you are, you will be able to deliver the best. Then you should have that motivation, that skill set, and the enthusiasm to do it, to make it more perfect, more perfect. That thing should come within. That's a personality. The rest can be cultured. Okay, because my training was with Medical College Calicut, which is a very busy orthopedic hospital, and we used to, if I tell you, it's not a big thing, but usually I get to sleep properly once in a week.
My God.
So my training was 4 years, 2 years of diploma in orthopedics, and then 2 years of DNB. During that 4 years, I was trained like that. My body was trained like that. My mind was trained like. So now hardly I find any difficulty in working like that. But we have to balance with the family. Then it little bit matters, because you are not sure when you get a call, when the patient comes first, when the family should come first. So you should they should be able to adjust me, and if that is fine, then everything goes very well.
Right. I totally can understand that working tirelessly on hospital, and then definitely with families you come with the different expectation.
They have,
Uh,
they have to adjust. They should know it is for them. They also should get that feeling that it is for them. If the father doesn't have a job, if the father is not well respected in the society, it affects them only. So they will push.
Right. No, definitely. And it's for them. I think they will be really proud that you are working tirelessly for betterment of the patient and helping the society. So definitely, it's a commendable job, which as a kind of son and now father myself, I totally can relate to it. And my father also used to work in a healthcare space, so I can relate to the work what you do and my father used to do. And I feel really proud sometimes that this is how people like you are making a difference. There is certain sacrifice at personal end, but that comes with the job.
That's all about medical field. No, you can
Right.
postpone any other job in any other specialty, but not to the medical specialty, because you are dealing with life. You are dealing with
Absolutely.
lively things. If you take any other job, you can deal with it's not a life. So you can postpone things. Here, the life should come first. There's no other way. I have taken up such a job, so I have to deliver the best in that. You cannot say excuses for that.
Right, right, sir. Very well said, sir. Sir, in orthopedic also, like any other medical stream, there are a lot of innovations happening, right? The new technology is bringing a lot of traction, and maybe in terms of betterment of care to the patient. What are the different technologies or the new kind of innovation you see in the orthopedic stream?
New orthopedic, the latest thing what I heard today is a glue which can fix a fracture. That is developed in China. It has come today. The news has come today, so it's updated thing. They have treated around 150 fractures. That's a most advanced thing. Okay, coming to
Wow.
orthopedics. Initially, there were era when we used to put a plaster and the patient had very bad experience with that. They have to suffer. No other development was there. Then came the era of fixations. You fix it. Then the era of osteotomies came, where you can, if there is a deformity, you can correct it, fracture the thing, you have control fracture, and then plate fixation and all. Then after that also, when the elderly people have come, they had severe problem with the knee, hip and all, osteoarthritis. You can treat it different way, that is a replacement. Once the replacement got modified, then computer assisted replacements came. Now it's an era of robotics, AI and robotics. Similarly, for sports people, we have gone into keyhole surgeries, and now nanotechnology keyhole surgeries are even available. So that is the development. So you have to embrace all the technology for the betterment of the people. You should be
Right.
updated in everything.
But I've seen like a lot of people have this question. So the people who are coming first time, accustomed to the robotic surgery, they keep asking about this, like whether robotic surgery is safer or not safe. What are your thoughts around it?
Now, when a surgery is operated by a human being, the chances of errors in the sense it all depends on the mood of the poor person it is. Everybody's mood is not the same every day, right? So there can be minimum changes here and there for any surgeries. It all depends on the environment, towards the environment, how much your issue, your mind is working and all. So with the when you robotics or AI comes to him, if you say one, it is one. If you, on the 100th day also, if you say one, it is one. At 23rd hour of the day you ask, it's one. But with a human mind, there can be little bit small variations. That variations can be countered by the new technology, robotics. But the thing is, a person should learn the basic things perfectly, and use the word perfectly, and repeatedly doing perfect things, a robotic can help you in a much better way. If you don't know how to do a perfect surgery, normally, even with a robot, you don't know how the calculation is. If you touch one part of the bone, what happens to the other, it should be in your mind three-dimensional. So if you don't have a perfect base for your normal surgeries without the robotics, then you cannot give 100% good results with robotics also. So your basics should be strong. Then with the help of a robot, you can repeatedly do the same things the same way without any surroundings making an impact. Hope you got it, what I mean.
No, no, definitely, sir. So I understand from your, how you described this is definitely a human in the loop is required to make sure that surgery is successful and it is as safe as how the surgery used to be done. It's in fact it seems like a more safe
I think
than what it used to be.
for a normal surgeon, because why the robotics has come into the market, total knee replacement and all has started in 1970s. So in the last 40 years, it was very successful. So the people want to make it more successful. So the normal knee which was done in 1970s have lasted for around 13-14 years. In 80s, it started lasting for approximately 50 to 20 years, normal, if there is no trauma and all. Even today in my OPD, I saw a lady whose one side of the knee was done in 2008 and the other side was in 2011.
Oh.
2008 knee is still functioning very well. 2011 knee, she had a fall and it started loosening. So if there is a major fall and all, nobody can help it. So since the conventional
Right.
total knee replacement has lasted for such a long time, now robotics has come. But when you compare the old generation with the new generation, old generation it took around 10 years to reach a peak in a surgery. New generation with the help of robotics and AI, you can reach a peak in 2 years. So the learning time to get a perfect surgery done decreases. No gross errors is going to happen. So robotics in one way is more safer. You, the, the robot won't allow you to create gross mistakes. The level of mistakes and all is made very small. But with a person who is very well trained, it becomes much more better. Gets
All right.
the results
Right.
will be much better. Just doing a surgery with the robot will not give you any good results. It should be used in the
Right.
perfect, precise way to get the best result.
And to get the best result, how much is the post-op or post-treatment phase matters, and what kind of precautions and the kind of the care people should take post such surgeries.
When you say a surgery, it is pre, on table, and post op. It has three phases. If a surgeon does only surgery, that you can call him as a butcher. He doesn't know the other two. So when a patient comes to us, when you see, you should be evaluating the person as a whole. So if he has a knee problem, that may not be the problem of the knee, that can be problem of the spine. So you have to evaluate properly. Patient selection is very important. If there is any gross weakness in the muscles and all, you have to preoperatively strengthen it. You have to put the preoperative regime of muscle strengthening. Then do the surgery. Surgery, do it very well, perfectly. Then postoperatively, you have to rehab the patient, giving all the muscle strengthening exercise, everything. That program is very important. So it's a combination of everything which gives the best results. And the patient should also understand, the patient and the bystanders, the whole group should understand that it is not a one-day procedure, one day or 1 hour, 2 hour thing. It is a culmination of things which gives you the best results. So the patient selection is important, how they are preoperatively trained, ask the whole question, everything you have to go, and then come back and do the physiotherapy or the rehabilitation part. Everything together gives the best results. In my hands, that's what my perspective is.
Wonderful, sir. And on the similar line, I understand like lot of patient, domestic and international comes, at Baby Memorial Hospital, and when they come, especially with the international patient, how you communicate this whole kind of a process to them, and in doing so, how you build trust with them, because lot of them are coming from a different context altogether, right? They might not even have heard about such kind of surgery where they are coming from, right? Like third world countries. So how you kind of help them understand that this is a journey. This is not like, as you mentioned, that cut and, you are done with it. So how you help them understand that?
First of all, you should have a smiling face because they are foreigners, they doesn't know anything. And I will be having language problem with them. They also have the language problem with me. So we should have a good translator who helps us out, spending time with them. International patient, whoever it is, patient as such, when they come to me, what I feel is I'm grateful to them because I can deliver something which I know, but they have to come to me, and the mutual respect should be there between the doctor and the patient. When international patient comes, the challenge for us also is little bit high because we have to make them understand what is their problem, and then if the surgery is the thing, you have to describe everything, means all the three-dimensional view, all the models we have to understand what their problem is and how can you do it if it's a surgery. Some patients go with conservative treatment, physiotherapy and all. So first understand their problem, spend time with them, what they are suffering, and we are trying to correct their sufferings.
Right.
The basic thing is in orthopedics is life is mobility, mobility is life. So when a patient who is flown from say Arab countries to our side, they are suffering there. Then only somebody might have told that come here, you will get good results. So we should respect their time because they have spent so much time, so much energy. The family has put so much of uh, everything in you. So
Right.
I feel very proud and I'm very happy to give time to them.
Absolutely, sir. And I think it's a proud moment for India as well. Lot of people around the world are finding treatment, the best class of treatment in India, and the hospitality which we provide on top of it is world renowned. So of course, kudos again to specialists and doctors like you who are helping patients and kind of giving them the best possible treatment around the world. So, sir, moving around, I have seen that you have also treated some of the complex cases in your experience. So, can you talk about any of the most complex case, what it was, and how you went about it, and what was the kind of a journey or experience?
Most complicated days in my surgery means it was during the COVID time. Okay. Then, in the COVID time, around 4 years back, in Calicut there was a airplane crash. So, COVID, polytrauma, mass casualty. I was on duty.
Oh,
That I survived that, and I was able to treat each and every patient very well. So that the sleepless night of 3 days of sleepless night, you don't know you whether you will be going to live or not, because the COVID has just started. We were wearing all the suits. We were so hot inside, and you are delivering surgery. I had 27 patients coming to our hospital following this mass casualty air crash. You may be remembering Calicut, Kozhikode, there was an air.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
sir.
And then in that 3 days, I had to finish around 40 or 48 cases, polytraumas to finish. It was in such a stressful environment, giving the best, and still I am here. I can give you talk about that. I feel very happy, lucky that God given me such an opportunity to do it. So nothing is more challenging than that till now in my life, because you don't have a space to breathe properly. You are sitting inside. You're just imagine when your whole body is sweated, and then you're working non-stop without sleep for around 72 hours continuously. So that's most
Amazing.
challenging. I,
Definitely, sir. And I thanks for recalling that. I truly remember that incident, and everything during that time seems hopeless, right? COVID was already there. Then such a disaster happened, in country, and I can't even imagine. Like you have witnessed it firsthand.
yeah.
So what kind of trauma and kind of hopelessness we were facing it when we were working from home, like you were on front line. I can't even fathom like what you been as a person must be going
As well
through,
as my
and how you kept motivated and going on for at that time.
I didn't see my family for around 2 weeks, because I don't know whether I am in a quarantine period or not. I can't give a COVID to them, because no drug was there. It's only the starting. No tests were properly available. How many days you have to be being quarantined? All this, it was just, you can have a battlefield, but you can't have a battlefield with all the gadgets, and you are not able to give properly breathe. That was the status at
Right.
that time. Lucky, I got a chance. I delivered. God is grace.
No, and that's what I mean. It's wonderful that in such a pressure scenario also, you are able to keep yourself up, motivated, and working for care of your patient. And I have seen such many examples where people have, it seems like going beyond human limitation. Sometimes like a superheroes where you're without sleeping, without eating, and you're saying that even breathing was not properly, but you kept going. So
Yeah.
what was that energy? Where it is coming from?
Energy means there is no other way. I was on call for the duty. I am on duty. So nobody is there to take up the duty for me. Even some units, some people just left from the hospital so that they can be in the second line if something happens to us, or if we are sick, they will take over. But it is not planned. Nobody can plan this also. This is a sudden thing. Okay. So many things in life are planned. If one episode happens like this, now you can write books, you can write literature that this is how you should plan and go ahead. This was not planned. No literature support. Nothing is there to go. How to go about it? So we we 3-4 hospital was there who was taking all 180 passengers were there who was injured in that flight, except for everyone was means they had serious injuries which needed most of them needed surgeries and all. So 3-4 hospital in and around the Calicut was so busy. One of the second hospital means major trauma work came to us in of the whole group. So no other way. We have to go
Yeah.
ahead. That's it.
No, that's a great way of saying that there is no other way of than the success, right? Like failures is not the chance, and you kept it going. I think similar lines. Do you advise to the patients who have kind of in a way of giving up on their current situation, right? So a lot of, even in my family, I've seen like there are people slightly older age, but they are adjusted to their condition. They don't want to go to surgery under the knife, but they are like having a knee problem, then they are okay with it, that okay, we will keep living whatever, situation we are in, but we won't go under the surgery. What is your advice for such people? Because I think when you find a hope in such kind of situation which you have gone through, I think these people can definitely find a solution with the kind of technology and services or care is available now.
One thing is, first of all, life is mobility and mobility is life. We have to take all the risk. Patient, the patient family should take the risk. As a doctor, I can take the risk. I can ask my team to be taking care of them properly. 99.99% we come out of flying colors. Means, but during a surgery, before the surgery, we explain all the possible complications. Nowadays, also, when you get a trauma patient, elderly trauma, sometimes we used to say that there's a very, very high risk, including a chance of a death on table. Consent also will be taken. Okay, because that is a risk we are going to take. But without taking the risk, what is left in them? They will be bedridden. How many days? How many days somebody will be there to take care of them? After surgery, the nursing care improves a lot because you can turn the patient, sit the patient, all this. Even sometimes you can't walk the patient, but you can mobilize the patient. That's the greatest thing you can give to an elderly patient who is so suffering. And regarding replacement surgery, it's such a wonderful surgery where you can make people walk second or third day, bring back to the same enthusiasm in life within around 6 weeks to 3 months time. So it's just a point to cross. So many patients
Right.
comes to me going to different doctors. Some may be going from me to other doctors. I'm a surgeon, I like to operate, but I'm ready to take the risk. Are you ready to take the risk? If you are ready to take the risk, we can do wonders for the patient. That all depends on how you talk to the patient, eyes to eyes. You talk to the patient, make them understand. They will come back in a month, 3 months time sometimes, not immediately, because will understand this. They are suffering a lot.
Right. Right, definitely. And for such kind of patients who are kind of considering India, and in particular your hospital, Baby Memorial Hospital, as the destination for advanced orthopedic care, why they should consider such proposition?
Because this hospital is around 38 years old. The birthday, 30th birthday is over. And we have a lot of chains of hospital now coming up in Kerala and outside. It's a fully equipped hospital where I personally can take any situation, a patient to maximum problems we can take. We have the support system here. So it is
Right.
not just about a doctor doing a surgery, which what I told you before. You should have a good anesthesia team. You should have a good physiotherapy team. You should have a good medical, all subspecialty, all to the maximum, to that high end level, and you should have a good critical care team. So even if some glitches occurs after surgery, there are people to take over it and bring them back to life, mobile life, everything. That's why Baby Memorial Hospital is such an advanced center, such an advanced hospital in all the ways that you are able to cater normal patients, high risk, high end risk patients also. So if they are willing, they can surely come to us, contact us, come to us. We will evaluate thoroughly what all things we can control, what all things we can take care, optimize the patient, and do the surgery. Risk will be there everywhere,
Wonderful.
but how you optimize it, how you can deal the risk matters.
Right, right. Absolutely. And in the same perspective, do you think India is the going to be the top global destination for medical care or top class medical care in near future?
Sure, means may I tell you one, just compare what I am going to say. If you go outside from India, if you go to UK, US, wherever, can you get a specialist consultation on one day? Can you get an X-ray done? Can you get an MRI done? No. Can you get a 0 hour surgery done? No. But in India, in the middle of the night, you want to call a cardiologist, a junior cardiologist may be available. In casualty, if you go to hospital, somebody will be on duty. That is the speed at which you can reach a doctor, that way a specialist. You can get an X-ray done, you can get a CT done, you get an MRI done in 0 hours, which is not possible almost if you go outside India. Our people who come, it means Keralites or Indians who go from India, work outside, then come back, they know the value, how developed our system is, how fast is our system is. So there is no scope for others to think the other way. Come to India, come to Kerala, come to Baby. You will get it done.
Right. Definitely, sir. And sir, kind of moving to the end of our talks, want to ask you, like, what are the different precautions people who are suffering from different orthopedic problems should take to ensure those problem doesn't either occur or do not kind of increase.
Everybody should have a healthy life, healthy life in the sense their day-to-day activity should be healthy. They should be seeing sun. They should have some time to spend to have active sports activities, walking. It should not be a sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle is equivalent to smoking. Sedentary lifestyle is more dangerous than smoking. That's what nowadays what we call. So best thing is you go out, if you can get time to spend in the sports activities, do it. Flex your muscles, flex your body, energizes. You have, when you play, lot of endorphins comes out of your brain. That makes you healthy. Your perspective improves. So life is mobility, mobility is life. Keep doing it.
Great, sir. And on similar note, just one more question, because it keep popping up now and then in different discussion. Lot of youngsters, nowadays prefer having different type of supplements, and there are a lot of different supplements available in the market, right? Do you suggest that people should kind of take on these kind of supplements or have different type of items, vitamins, proteins, and etc. to improve their mobility?
I'm not generation X or Z or Y. I'm generation of 90s. So I believe in spending time in the ground, have healthy food which is made by my mother. Whatever you get from the mainly not the junk foods. You can have once in a while, but not the junk food every day. Swiggy, Zomato, all these things brings food to you that makes your housework much easier. But that is not healthy, having dal and rice what you get at your home. So if you use supplements, that means you should have some preservatives that all will be going inside you. Get foods which are natural. You can have natural food in the set, veg or non-veg, whatever it is. Get it fresh as much as possible, the best as much as possible, and have it. That will give you a better life than taking all the supplements. And that's my message.
Thank you so much. It was great talking to you, Dr. Rajnish, and really inspired by your journey, especially in difficult times. You talked about how you served the patient during COVID. So a lot of accolades and salute to your contribution to the healthcare. Thank you so much, and it was a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks a lot. Meet you soon again. Thank you all. Thanks a lot for my audience also. Thank you.
Thanks.